Hey folks, it's Frith Guardians here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Yeah, we're like any adults who are watching who've got children at home right now, if you're going through a lockdown and you're having to homeschool your children right now, I'm pretty sure you're experiencing the same as what all the rest of us are experiencing. You're tearing your hair out trying to keep your kids entertained, you're trying to do a bit of homeschooling with them, and quite frankly, it's a struggle. I understand. Lots of other people understand as well. Don't worry about it. Like, seriously, don't let it get you down. It's difficult for everybody. All we can do is make sure that when the kids go back to school, they love the idea. Okay? It's down to us to ensure that for them, going back to school is the best thing that ever happened. That's how I reckon we should try it. Okay, we sold 8 strange dust for 38 gold. That's not bad. So we did sell some. Molly has sent, this is Senlair, she sent us some motes of fire, some fell iron ore, and some motes of earth right there. Meglin will send any more that I get. Delete, which one's Meglin? Wait, Meglin. Molly is Senlair's character. Meglin is someone else. Who's Meglin? Need to find out now. Meglin, I need a Meglin. We'll have to go via name in here. And we want to go down to the M's. Meglin. Oh, it's Wincreed. Thank you very much, Mr. Wincreed. That is absolutely... He sent more. He sent another 4 over here. Look at that. Another 4 duplicate pilgrimage scrolls. Wincreed, you are a legend. Look at that. There's 5 scrolls. 5 more scrolls to our total. That takes us up to 14 of the duplicate pilgrimage scrolls. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, so Sen sent us 12 iron ore, and we've obviously got some more of our own. Molly is Senlair. She's also sent us these items here, so if we take those, and then I'm going to run these over to the guild bank, run these over to our bank so that we keep them, and then we can go back to trying to sell the stack of iron ore that we've got ourselves, which I think will work absolutely beautifully. Going through the door. Yeah, and then we keep the stuff that we've been donated for building things and leveling up our skills. Right, I've stuffed that lot into the bank. It is not very tidy. No, it is definitely not very tidy. And I apologize to those of you who really, really need things to be tidy. My bank is not tidy. I just not had time. Torvald is suggesting that duct tape might work too.
Knowledge is the best currency, but I do take gold and interesting trade-ins.
Knowledge is the best currency, but I do take gold. Yeah, so Torvald is suggesting that perhaps duct tape is a good way to keep our children slightly more quiet than they have been. Yeah, that could work. That could be a good method moving forward. Okay, we've got a faded treasure map that's soulbound. That's soulbound. The stinging nettle and the defiled bones are both stacks of 60. I've got 74 on animal gar for the defiled bones, which I need to send some back or sell. And then the stinging nettles, we got a full stack of those on plant gar anyway, so they can go. Admiral's black rum is soulbound, so that can go. And then these items here, these are lower level than what we're wearing, so those can be broken down. Oh, Dread Corsair gauntlets. Those are actually ones that we want to wear. That one. And then we got the shield here as well. That's not one, but you haven't collected that appearance. Ooh, okay. We want to learn that one. You will stay there. So I won't do anything else with those. But what we don't have is any of these bits of food over here. Now, this is all food. Fermented great shark. Seared simmerfin. I'm going to buy all 8 of these, and I'm going to buy 20 of each of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and like that. And then some hearty swamp gumbo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got fermented great shark. We've got Stormshock haddock. We've got salted tideway cod. Glacier Bay halibut, hearty swamp gumbo, Jankunda nigiri. I'm not sure if I've pronounced that right. Probably not at all. Merc fathom, herring, and seared simmerfin. Some wonderful hearty dishes right there. I'm going to go straight to the mailbox again because I'm already opening the mail. And we will send this lot away. What else do we have in here? Right, okay, there's no more chat to worry about. And we will send mail a second, and we'll send these off to Food Gar. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that there. So those can go off to you. And then back over to here, what else have we got? This is auction house. Auction house, right, open all now. We'll get everything back from the auction house, and then we'll go straight over to the auction house, and we will relist these again. I haven't got anything else I want to do here at the minute. Tell you what, we could go and have a look at the cooking. Just very quickly, fell iron ore is 20 silver. Now, I've been trying to list it for 25. 20 silver, 20 gold. I've been trying to list it for 25, haven't I? I suppose, I don't get, why do people undercut, right? You don't need to undercut. You don't need to undercut. Why don't people get this? Well, 25 gold, or we go for the 24 gold 90. I will go for the 24.90 because that is the low one. We put that on there. It's the same as undercutting because ours goes on first. Right? It's last in, first out with auction. So 4,955 if we sell that lot. That would be pretty good. And then we've got the lesser magic essence. I'll list that the cheapest amount that's on there, 8 gold. I think that's absolutely fine. There's, you know, a nice bit of money to come in for that. Strange dust. We had a whole load of this. So 5 gold 50. Now, 7 gold 50 is my preferred amount that I sell this for. So I'm not going to try and sell it for 550. I'll list it again at 750 because it's only 4 silver to list it. 620 is only costing me 4 silver a time. Right? I can just keep doing that. I can keep doing that without any problem. That's too low. 5,000 is what we want for these. That's, you know, we put a lot of time and effort into making these, so 5 grand is what we're going to keep asking for our flying jelly chopper. And we're going to go over to here. Oh, wait a minute. No, not yet. We have got to learn the appearance for this shield right here. It's not a beneficial shield. Yes, I do want to take that one. Ah, I see. It's the gold color. That's why. It's a different cut. I actually like that. I'm not normally a fan of gold colouring. It's not something that I normally go for. I prefer silver over gold, but honestly, that's not overdone. I don't think that doesn't look overdone. I'm not generally a fan of gold filigree, gold leaf, stuff like that. It just doesn't appeal to me very much, but that actually is... That's not so bad. I'm seriously tempted to use that. I am very tempted to use that, actually. Right. Dread Corsair Gauntlets. Those we do want to swap over. So we've changed ours to Gloves of the Jungle King. So I'm going to swap them over like that. We'll go Gloves of the Jungle King in a minute. Let's drop into here. What have I got there? Bind on equip. Scrappable. It doesn't tell me that I can learn the appearance or anything. So I'm going to assume that I've already got the appearance. And then these here we can scrap. There we go. Fairly well. We've got 5 more items to scrap. What do we got? We got a bit of tie spray linen, some monolite ore, a bit more ore, a bit more linen, and a bit more ore and some fluxes and stuff. And disappointingly, we got no expulsum from that little run through. Very disappointingly in there. Next, I want to go to Steel Bow. I want the Grand Expedition Yak right here. I want the Transmogrifier.
Now just the thing, Wanderer.
And Gloves of the Jungle King is the one that I want to do. Apply 20 gold at a time.
Beware of
things like
Yeti.
that. 20 gold a time for things like that. Now, next up, we're going to... No, I don't want to go over there. I'm going to go back over here to the engineering bit, and we should be able to do our engineering in here. What have I got here? Have we got... Is that an anvil? That's not an... This is the engineering trainer, but I don't think we've actually got an anvil that we can use in here to do our engineering, which, I gotta say, is a little bit disappointing. Chemical blasting caps. I had a few of those, and I had insulated wire, and I sent all of those off to Partsgar. I didn't keep them. I probably should have done. Magnetic Discombobulator is a one-handed mace, random additional stats. Ooh. Its magnetism revolves around its ability to attract opponents' skulls into its striking... And we don't have the appearance either, so we'll create one of those. Requires anvil, yeah. You got the trainer there, and it doesn't allow you to actually learn stuff there. You've got to go over here, because this is where the anvil is. There's the anvil, right there. See? There is the anvil. We have made a magnetic discombobulator, and that has put our culture and engineering all the way up to 2. Right, let me just do that a minute. Now, what is this 225? That's 245. It's not a bonus to us, but we do now have that appearance learned. Let me just scroll in here a minute, and we'll turn that one round. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Especially the animation on it. That does look very cool. Okay, I'm officially impressed with that. I am officially impressed with that mace. I like that mace. That is wicked. That is very awesome. Okay, I am really, really impressed with that one. That is very, very awesome and very cool and just generally amazing. Tidal core, I haven't got any of those. Sanguinated thermodegradation, originating from Uldir. This reagent is regularly used in radical experimentation within the cursed facility. Breath of Bonsamdi. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to get that stuff from. Fried. Inflicts 8,000 damage. Face roasting incendiary exploding device. Not to be used for actual cooking. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Organic discombobulation grenade. Craft an organic discombobulation. Throw a bomb, which when detonated will summon 5 mechanical sheep. Any enemies that come into contact with the sheep will be polymorphed for 20 seconds. Ooh. Chemical blasting caps. We need to get some chemical blasting caps and insulated wires. Where are such things? They are sold by engineering vendors. Thermo-accelerated plague spreader creates an area of poison, dealing a load of damage. This one, face roasting incendiary exploding device. Inflicts 8,000 fire damage to all enemies in a 5-yard radius. That one's good. This one here, the sheeping thing, that is... that is so awesome. Let's get... Alright, I wasn't actually planning to do much in the way of engineering today. I was planning just to get on and quest, because we've got this XP bonus, so we can, like, start pushing. And I am at the stage where I'd like to just hurry up and get to 120. I do feel that is something that we should be doing.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Well, I'll tell you what you can do for me. You can give me some of those. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we get a max stack size of 50 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then chemical blasting caps. How many of those do I? I needed like 5 of them, I think. I need a lot. Engineering. Fried, organic. Yeah, I need 8 insulated wire for them. Monolite ore we need a load of, and some chemical blasting caps as well. Those are the expensive ones. So if I was to buy up, I need 5 of them and 8 of them. Now I got 40 of these, which is enough for 5 lots. So 5 lots of these would be 25. I'm going to get another 40. I've now got 55, 65, 70. 2 more lots. That makes 80 of them, which makes 10 lots. So I'm going to need 50 of these. So if I shift-click on there and I go 50... Okay, we can get a stack of 200 of them. But I got 50 of those right now, and then I've got a whole load of monolite already, which is more than enough. Like 60 of them. We'll be able to make a whole load of the sheep grenade. I'm only going to make the sheep grenade, so I'm not going to worry about the other ones. Oops. Oh, no, I was going to say oops, because I didn't think I had them all. But no, I have got the right ones. So we will make all of these. And our engineering skill is already leveling up, which is absolutely wonderful. So I don't need to worry about the others. The magnetic discombobulator weapon. I could actually make a few more of those. And then we just instantly go and rip them apart. Alright, at 25 and 10. Let's make a couple of them. I don't want to overdo it, because I don't want to spend all of my monolite and storm silver. I've been slowly gathering it up, but we don't want to, like, burn through it. Ooh, I got a blue upgrade there. Level 233 is still not as good as the one that I'm using at the moment. But the appearance of it is absolutely wonderful. Right, I'm going to put you up there. I'm going to put you there. Now, where did my sheep grenades? There. Organic discombobulators. Cephorium PU-36 explosive nether modulator is never going to be gotten rid of. We will put that one there. Right there. I now have the sheep grenade. Okay, this is brilliant. The only thing that we haven't got is the holy hand grenade. But the sheep grenade is close. From worms. And I'll just come over here. We will get rid of these 3 weapons that we're carrying around. Those 2. 1, 2, 3. We'll see if that gets us anything. Angling art stompers. I'm not getting rid of those. And there is 1. I got 2 monolith. Oh, I did get 2 lots of expulsum from the 2 weapons. 2 out of 3 weapons gave us an expulsum. That's actually really, really good. I'm pleased with that. Right. That was definitely worth it. You get a little bit of the monolite back. Not all of it. Not by a long shot. I say not by a long... 25. Okay, so yeah, not by a long shot. We got 2, and then we got 3, and then we got 3. But we also got the 2 expulsums, and those are the difficult, hard bits to find. Only other thing I was thinking is maybe have a look at cooking and see if I've got anything I can... I got the grilled catfish I can make. 2 lots of grilled catfish. And... that gets me 7 grilled catfish, which is just eat a little bit of food and get them back over time. The advantage of the grilled catfish is that I don't have to make anything extra with them. Right, I'm going to put those down instead of them. I don't have to make anything extra. I don't have to have the fish oil for those catfish, which does make life a little bit easier. Now, head back into... That's it. Quest is... What quest? Oh. Just a quest. Right. A random quest. We're going to head back into the northern area. Stormshock Valley. Head back to Stormshock Valley. And we're going to get going with some more questing. Quests we were working on were all down here. We've got... it's stuff over on the Mariner's Strand. Now, there is a quest over there. You have their orders. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to go over this way. There is, in Flight Point, Mildenhall Meadery in Stormsong. I've not been there. I haven't got that one yet. We'll head over this way, and we'll see if we can pick that one up. So we want to head down here. The Meadery is over there, I think. So we're not gonna do that yet. Yes, it is. It's that building over that side. We'll head over there in a bit. We've got a selection of quests that we need.
Let us see this done.
Yep, selection of quests here. He's going to help us do this. He's going to let us see this done. We've got, quest in here.
Those laborers, they're being held by Tide Sage magic. We must
My
help
heart
them.
belongs to this valley.
My heart belongs to this valley. The laborer struggles to speak through the magic binding him. Help us. He achingly lifts a finger, gesturing towards a nearby anchor. Please. Free
Take
Samuel
care
Williams.
of yourself out there.
I can do that.
Oh, thank the tides, not everyone has lost their damn mind. Half the house has gone mad. Oh, we're in this together.
This valley's worth saving. At least not all the Tide Sages have turned on us. We had our orders, ships, and lots of them. I led my boys as best as I could. Everything changed when the Tide Sages showed up. We figured they was just checking on our progress, but the hood-wearing idiots turned on us. These anchors bind us here, forcing us to work to death. No one deserves a fate like that. You gotta free my boys.
Make your way to the shoreline on the other side of the yard. Find a young Proudmoore cadet, Talia. Go!
You don't have to tell me twice.
He does repairs. I think we can use him for repairs, but we've got to wait a little bit and use him a bit later on. Right, there's ore over here. And as we've just found out, we need stupid high quantities of ore in order to be able to do everything that we want to do. So I'm going to go and get this ore. That is just right there. Except that I've got him to deal with. So what we're going to do is we're going to deal with him first, and then I'm going to get the ore, and then I'm going to gather up a few of these animals that are just hanging around, and I'm going to take them in, and we're going to get those along with a few other bits. What is he doing? How am I facing the wrong way? I need to eat that. Okay, I'm not quite sure why I was facing the wrong way there, but anyway, let's mine that one down there. That was the first bit. Only 2. All of that for just 2 pieces of monolite. Really doesn't feel like it was worthwhile, does it? And then
I'm out of range.
the Riverland doe and the coppertail fox, they can both come in this way, and I will grab that along with the loyalist over here. Back you up a little bit, and then we can start now. Having 3 of them together, obviously we do a lot better when we've got multiple things all at once to deal with. So we can keep going with our multiple lots.
Target something first.
Terenas might stand. You do not stand. You're fighting against us. Quite sure why. On our next character, if we're still working through this particular area, there's something that we will do. We will see if we can start with this zone. Stormshock Marshal. Do I need to get him? Oh, her, rather, I should say. That is definitely a her right there. Okay, I'll take all of this lot at once. Take all of these down. And you know it probably helps if I do this. Gather up a few of my, get my cooldowns. Oh, you know what I haven't done is this. Let's try this. Throw the grenade. Oh, I mean, damage did, like, mess that up a little bit, but they instantly turned into various different things. There was some weirdness, definitely, that those weren't sheep. That definitely wasn't sheep right there, but it was very, very cool nonetheless. Let's go and break this one. We are going to need to go up on the ship.
You fools!
Our master beneath the tides will guide us all to victory!
House Stormsong will rule this land.
Okay, there's nobody else right here, so I want to do this with a group, but I don't want to have any AoE on the ground when I use my next sheep grenade. So we'll take out Sister Ava, because she is one of the quests that I've got anyway. So I was just looking at my quest list, and yes, she is one of the quests that we've got. So Sister Ava needs to be dealt with. You could help me, you know, instead of standing there like a lemon holding your buddy.
Before your queen, peasant.
You're not a queen. I have a queen. She's called Senleia. And you are not her. Let's ram that one down there.
I'll have you drawn and quartered for that.
She's getting mad.
I don't have a target.
Take you, too.
I know not what darkness took your mind, sister, but it will torment our people no longer.
She was mad. She was really mad.
Break time is over, louse!
Okay, apparently I'm a louse.
I'll rake you from stem to stern!
And let's bring up those 2 down there. I'm just going to wallop them with shields like that. Ooh, you know what? I'm thinking that if I do that and heal up just for a minute, then what I want to do is I want to do this, and we want to test out the old sheep grenade. Go on, sheep grenade. What's it going to do? Is that it? Just one? Do I only get to sheep one of them? Okay, disappointed, but still, it has sheeped it until I used the AoE and damaged it. But honestly, that was actually pretty good. It does work. We have got a crowd control option there if we want it. I don't mind that. I don't mind a little bit of crowd control. It's not quite what I was hoping, though. I mean, what does it say there? It's any enemies that come into contact with the sheep will be polymorphed for 20 seconds. that was only one. It's only doing one at a time. That's really, that's weird. Alright. Never mind Kultira standing. Let's get you here. We gather up that lot. And then we're going to go and free these guys.
Run to your families. We will settle this.
Ah! No! Stormshock loyalist. Come here. Let me go and do this a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Call the soldiers to see Stormshock soldiers within okay. What? Where are you fighting me from? That's... How are you fighting me from down there? I'm trying to do the forlorn toll here, man. I'm trying to help your fallen brethren. There's none left, though. They've all despawned. That's not very helpful. Fine, I'm going to slap you in the face with a cuddly toy. There, how'd you like that? That'll learn you. Now, let's try this again.
Sea to sea, ashes to ashes, tide to tide.
It worked! Okay. The others have all now disappeared, which is not very helpful. What is the best way of killing an 8-year-old who isn't doing his classwork asking for a friend? So, food poisoning does work. You don't actually have to kill them with food poisoning, and then they're off school sick, and they can't do the work. Although, the downside of that is that an 8-year-old with food poisoning is likely to make a lot of horrible mess everywhere, which then you've got to clean up. Yeah, so, we're obviously still on the everybody's facing this issue, right? We know that everybody is facing the issues of having to deal with kids who are homeschooling where they haven't homeschooled before. I would say don't worry too much about the homeschooling. You know, I work from home for a living. This is what I do for a living. And the last few weeks, I've gotten behind with my work, and I found it difficult to...
You are free now, brothers and sisters.
Do that one there. Oh, I've got to stand over them to do this. Like that.
The currents will carry ye, O fallen.
So, yeah, it's... Don't get too bogged down with it. Like, even if somebody who works from home normally and...
surges through my veins.
I do this for a living, and I've been doing this for years, so I'm used to working from home. I've been struggling these last couple of weeks. With all the changes and what's going on in the world, it's difficult. So, jumping straight into homeschooling... Any parents watching this, seriously, don't let it
Break
get you down.
time is over,
Like,
louse.
don't let it worry you all that much. No one is expecting miracles. No teachers are expecting miracles. There's a reason that those guys are teachers, right? If it was easy to just jump straight into it, anybody would be able to do it. But you don't have anybody doing it. You have years of training to learn how to do it properly. So... it's not going to be something that you're going to easily be able to do. So don't let it worry you too much. Okay? That's the only advice that I can give on it, I think, is don't let it get to you. Because I know that there are some people who are really getting worried about the fact that they're not able to get their kids to do everything that they're supposed to do with their schoolwork. And really...
Ebb and flow, from shelf to shore.
Well, folks, that's all we got time for today. Even the mightiest heroes sometimes need a bit of rest, and we are far from the mightiest, so we're very tired. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Guardians. Goodbye, and see you later.